Hi everybody, I'm Arglefumf and I'm live streaming The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. As promised, we're gonna start with some major cutscenes. Link has all 3 spiritual stones, so something interesting happens when he goes to the castle. You might have noticed the castle drawbridge is up in the middle of the day. What's up with that? No, seriously, what is up with that? Why is it raining all of a sudden? This is not good weather. So this is a lot like Link's Nightmare. At the start of the game... Well, that's new. What did Zelda throw in the water? Let's see, the nightmare Zelda was running away, and then Link came face to face with Ganondorf. Arg, I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me. So, you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude, kid. Ow, he just summons a fireball and shoots it at Link? Pathetic little fool! Do you realize who you're dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world! Yeah, that's a much better voice for Ganondorf. That guy is evil. So that's the guy we are trying to stop. We are trying to stop him. It's interesting, we finally get to talk to him. Like, the first time we've been able to talk to him. And he just hits Link, yes, with a wizard punch, I guess you could call that. And this is the Ocarina of Time! The royal family's hidden treasure which Zelda left behind. It's glowing with a mysterious light. I don't quite understand this, though. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Link, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. I just wonder how Zelda's able to send this message to Link when she's not there. Well, it is a goodbye present that was left for Link inside the castle moat. You've learned the Song of Time. Congratulations, you learned the Song of Time! Now, Link, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time! You must protect the Triforce! And Navi's just jumping around. Very excited. I wonder, did Navi see that entire scene, or Navi's like, Link, you grabbed the Ocarina of Time and stood still for a couple of minutes. What's wrong with you, Link? Yeah, we can debate whether or not Link's best friend is Princess Zelda or if it's Saria. But yeah, so what happened to Saria's ocarina? The fairy ocarina that Link got from Saria? I don't know. I guess it's gone forever. What? You don't have my money? How dare you? You'd better bring me my money or else! Holy snot! Okay, wow, okay, now I'm terrified. I am, legitimately, terrified now. Yeah. Okay. Whew. That was scary. So yeah, the fairy ocarina from Saria, I guess it's just not there anymore. Link now has the Ocarina of Time. It sort of replaced his fairy ocarina. I believe that's going to happen for a couple of more items in this game. Like that bracelet Link's wearing right now, his little bracelet that lets him pick up bombs. That's going to be replaced by gauntlets, unless I'm mistaken. So it was... So Link puts the 3 spiritual stones into place, and he plays the Song of Time. That opens the door. So now he can get to the Sacred Realm. Get the magical Triforce. Isn't that? What is it? What is it, Navi? It is the legendary blade. The Master Sword. Woohoo! Yay, the Master Sword. I'm going to put those items there, I'm going to have those weapons there on my C buttons while I grab the Master Sword. Oh no! Yeah! Excellent work! As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. And now we skip ahead 7 years in time. Link, wake up, Link, the chosen one. Whoa, where am I? It's so weird, wild, and what? I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light's in the center of the sacred realm. It's the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. And don't bother remembering this, we're never actually going to see this temple that I'm talking about. Okay, so the Master Sword is the final thing that gets you into the sacred realm. And Link, you should probably take a look at yourself. It's 7 years later, Link is now an adult. Look, Link, you're big now. You've grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one who is the hero of time can get the Master Sword. But you're too young to be a hero. Therefore, we kept you trapped inside here for 7 years. And hey, now you're old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as Hero of Time. Do you understand your destiny? But remember, though you open the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the evil villain, walked in right past you. We didn't put him to sleep. We probably should have put him to sleep, come to think of it. Anyway, he walked right past you into the sacred realm and grabbed the Triforce. He became king of evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 years, Hyrule has basically become an evil land. My power really has no influence anymore. And, yeah, I really can't do much. But there's still hope. There's still hope. You see, these sages, I need other sages. So if you could awaken 5 other sages, 6 of them, I am one of the sages. Your power to fight with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you and find the other sages, add their might to their own. That's basically going to be the storyline here. We're going to find oh, it looks like there are 6 of them. 6 sages. So we need to go through the 4 dungeons. No, the 5 dungeons. Each dungeon's going to have one character who is a sage. So, does that make sense? It's just like the first part of the game where we had to go through 3 dungeons. Now we have 5 dungeons to go through. Each one has a sage. We need to awaken the sages and save Hyrule. And yes, Link just lost 7 years of his life. That is very, very rude. Link, we're back in the Temple of Time, but it's really 7 years later? Well, obviously it is. Link has a completely different body. And I wonder who made his clothes. Yeah, how does he get different clothes? And his ears are pierced now, I think. That's crazy times. That is crazy times. Yeah. Raru's basically saying, hey kid, I didn't do anything for 7 years to stop Ganondorf. Now it's your job to take care of everything. And, wait, what's this? Yeah, oh man, I wish they had more Zelda games like this one in Majora's Mask, but they do not. I've been waiting for you, Temple of Time. I mean, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will be called. The sages are in the 5 temples, so one's in the deep forests. You can try to guess which characters will be the sages. So someone in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together, with you, the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples, passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I'm Sheik. I am the survivor of the Sheikahs. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. Yeah, his ear is pierced. He's got an earring. Who did that? If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl. I am sure you know her. But because of the evil power in the forest temple, she cannot fully become a sage. You're going to have to go through the forest temple, defeat the monsters, and save her. But I don't think you can even get inside the temple, sir. Well, if you believe me, go to Kakariko Village, and you'll find an item that lets you get into the forest temple. You understand, Link? So that's our friend, our new friend, Sheik. And he will stand here and basically make sure that Link cannot possibly go back in time using the Master Sword. You have to beat the first dungeon before you can go back in time. So the items, those items, he can't use these items anymore now that he's an adult, which is sad. I wish he could still use the boomerang. Yeah, it's tragic. So somebody asked about Impa, who is one of the Sheikas. It is a good question of where she is or what's happening to her. Because Sheik says he's the last remaining Sheikah, but he's not. Obviously, Impa is still around, and she's one of the Sheikah. But I don't know where she is right now. I really don't know. It's very, confusing. I really do like the Temple of Time. Yeah, it's a really cool location. It's very empty, but it's got cool music. And that milk has to be expired. Yes, that milk has to be old and nasty. So Kakariko Village is different. It's different, but a lot's the same. So like this building that wasn't finished, that building now exists. It's an actual building. Oh yeah, and Link can't use he can't use his child sword or shield. He's got this shield and this sword now. And the graveyard. I am sad to say, everyone, that our good friend Dompe is now dead. He did not survive the past 7 years. So the gravekeeper is dead, and we want to go into the grave with flowers. I think this is the wrong one. Yeah, this one just has a blue rupee. Yeah, I don't know what the point of that was. Now, behind here is a fairy fountain. Fairy fountains are useful. I'm going to use this fairy fountain to get some fairies. Yep. Poor Dompe, he's dead. So now I've got fairies in bottles. That's really cool. Whenever you die, the fairy just brings you back to life automatically. Why can't you do that, Navi? Why can't you bring me back to life when I'm dead? Yep, so let's desecrate these graves. But first, hey, remember this magic leaf thing? Now I can actually go up here. Now those beans that I planted as a child have become a magic leaf. Yay! And now there are monsters in the graveyard. Okay, so maybe Dompe lives in this grave. I think that's it. We heard the music. We heard the music. Yeah, I'm just catching Navi's friends and keeping them in jars forever. Yeah, that way if I die, they will bring me back to life. That's basically it. Yeah, so Navi... Okay, so I guess you would say that pink fairies are healers, and yes, Navi is a navigator. And here we have a race. The race against Dompe. Oh, jeez! So yes, Link has just done grave robbing. He's imprisoned a bunch of fairies. He's done some terrible things in this video. Oh, jeez. So try not to get caught on fire. So this race, you want to be quick. If you're too slow, like, this door will close on you. Same with that door that was there earlier. Yeah, the other door. Oh, did Dompe go here? I think this way. Yeah. So those fires, the fire, as you saw, slowly disappears. And this door. Okay, you want to get through this door. Yay! Okay, but Dompe is a good guy. Take a look. Dompe's got a halo. Dompe went to heaven. He went to heaven. I don't know who built that tomb. I really do not know. Young man, you're quick to keep up with me. Hee hee. And as a reward, I'm gonna give you my treasure. It's called the Hookshot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. So what you need to do is race him a second time. And if you're fast enough, you get a piece of heart. I think that's what that is. So race him a second time, get a piece of heart. I'm not very good at that race, so I'm not going to try it. And this is a cool item. It's the Hookshot. The spring-loaded chain, which basically drags distant items to you, or you can use it to pull yourself in places. He went to heaven even though he tries setting people on fire in order to win races. Yeah. I don't think he was trying to set me on fire in a mean way. He was just trying to help me figure out where to go. So those blocks can be destroyed with the Song of Time. And guess where we end up? End up in the windmill. So I'm gonna try to jump to the windmill in the center here. And then I'm gonna jump to the piece of heart when it shows up. There it is. Got it. Woo! Hooray! So, now that we have the Hookshot, we can get into the Forest Temple, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go straight to the forest now. I don't know, we can do the trading sequence, I think. I could be wrong. So there's a trading sequence you can do as an adult. You basically give items from one person to another, to another, to another, to another, and at the end, you get a giant sword. And we can also get the horse, too, Epona. We can go to Lon Lon Ranch as well. We can do that anytime as an adult. But first, let's see if we could try to beat the first temple and save our friend Saria. And you can get the Song of Storms as well. So lots of things you can do here as an adult. someone saying I need to get Epona as part of the trading sequence. I do think that's true. We need to get Epona in order to wake up Talon, who's inside Kakariko. Oh, and the better point. Epona lets you run way faster. You know, Link runs slow, but if he's riding on the horse, he goes very, very quickly. And so that makes it easier for him to do stuff. So notice we've got a whole bunch of giant monsters living here in the forests. Yeah, the field looked pretty much the same, but monsters in the forests now. Yeah, they have definitely taken over this area. Okay, so the forest temple was inside the Lost Woods. We go right, left, and then we, I forget the other directions. It's Mido. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, you look like a Kokiri, but you can't fool me. I promised Saria I'd never let anybody go through here. Nobody. No one's coming through here. Ugh. So Mido caused us problems as a kid, and even as an adult, he's causing us problems. That melody? Saria plays the song all the time. Do you know Saria? That song. Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Link. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Yeah. Too bad Link can't say, hey, it's me! That guy you used to pick on all the time when you were a kid. Okay, so do I go right, left, or do I go left, right? Okay, it looks like it's gonna be left, right. It would be very mean if I tried to knock Mido on the head and just walked through. That would have been a very, very mean thing to do. And Navi's going to remind us that, hey, we have narrow passageways with enemies. So this is a question about Link being an adult. So Link is an adult right now, like he's 17, but he still probably has the brain of a 10-year-old, right? I don't know what changes happened to him. And Saria, I mean, Navi's warning us about these enemies. Those Moblin enemies who are nasty. Very nasty. I don't think you can Z-target them either. That... Oh no! It is really good at attacking Nancy. I'm not Nancy, Link. Okay, there we go. Okay, one hit destroys those enemies. Those enemies are very, very nasty. Okay, there we go. Managed to sneak past that one. And I will... Ah! Ouch! Yeah, can you not Z-target these enemies? I don't think you can. There we go. Okay, well, you can hookshot them, but you can't Z-target them. Or I guess L-target, because I'm playing the GameCube version. Okay, there we go. Defeated that one. Oh! I didn't really noticed that one. Try to get past that one. Okay, here's an interesting one. Ouch! Yeah, this one just shoots a giant hammer. So you have to zigzag in order to get past this one. Just zigzag to get past it. And now we can hit it from behind in its giant butt. You get money for destroying that enemy, yeah. Okay, so I did say at the start of this video that the scenes would take a bit of time. And they did, so it's about a half hour before I can reach the next temple. So we're about a half hour in, and we're here at the Forest Temple. Whoa, what the? Sheik, what are you doing here? I thought you were at the Temple of Time, bro. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. Well, I mean, to be fair, Link did skip ahead in time 7 years. That is not how time normally works. A thing doesn't change with time is the memory of younger days. In order to come back here, you need to play the Minuet of Forest. So this is cool, everyone. We can play music. And it's a warp song. So, no matter where Link is, if he plays this song, he will automatically be taken to this spot. Specifically on that gray thing there in the background. So that's really useful. If you ever need to get to the forest very quickly, play that song. Link, I'll see you again. Okay, so use the hookshot here, somewhere here. On these... Oh no, aiming. On that branch, you use it to get to this branch so you get inside the forest temple. Let's see... I seem to remember in this room we have to do a lot of climbing. Like up here. We can just climb these vines. Just sort of ignore those wolf enemies. Uh-oh, Skulltula enemies. Oh, it's a gold Skulltula. Okay, I can totally destroy it with my hookshot. Yeah, aiming is still not very friendly on the GameCube version of the game. Oh yeah, the Forest Temple music is awesome. So let's see, I believe I can hookshot over to this treasure chest. Let me get closer to it. There we go. And I got a key. Hooray! Good. So now let's go through here and start the Forest Temple proper. Oh, Skulltulas. Yeah, you can just hookshot them in the face and they go away. Hookshot's super useful. Yeah, those enemies which were really terrible when you were a kid, just a hookshot to the face. And oh no, we've got 4 Poes. These monsters here. They stole the 4 things of fire, destroying the elevator to the boss. So now we need to defeat all 4 Poes in order to fix the elevator. That's basically going to be the story here. That's how we're going to get through this dungeon. Ooh, and I see a locked door. Let's go through it. I don't know if I'm going the correct way or not. Okay, that's a blue bubble enemy, correct? I believe. And then there's a door right there. I don't think I can hookshot to the door. It would have been cool if I could. This is an interesting room. This room is basically like a maze. Did Link get slightly taller? Yes, I believe as a human, I believe as an adult, he's taller than a child. That happens normally, though. That happens normally. Most people are taller when they're 17 compared to when they were 10. Someone's saying the water temple is different in the 3DS version of the game. Easier. Well, I feel jealous. Okay, so I pushed that according to those little arrows on the ground. Then what? I just fall down over here? No, that was the same area I was in. Yeah, that was the same area I was in. I want to push this thing, I guess, the other direction. Let's see. Let's do it like this. Great. So someone's saying they labeled things in the water temple, and that's what makes it easier. Okay, that's good. That's good, and it looks like we're going to have another puzzle of pushing a block. But I need to push that block out farther. Okay, so what we're going to do is go here. We're going to climb the inside. Well, we can talk about the water temple when I actually get to the water temple. For now, I'm here in the forest temple. And this is a puzzle. Once you get arrows, you can shoot these eyes. These eyes only respond to arrows. They do not respond to the hook shot. Very sad to say. So drop back down, go around. An interesting three-dimensional maze. I'm going to push this all the way forward. And this gets me to the next level. So please tell me the door ahead is not locked. My brain is telling me it's a locked door, you idiot. Hopefully my brain isn't right. It's a locked door. Oh, you idiot. Okay. Yep. Did rooms in the wrong order. Oh well. Then let's try another room. Yeah, I'm surprised Link can't use his boomerang. Is the boomerang just too small? It doesn't fit in his hand? But he's way too mature for slingshots now, so he can't use a slingshot. Like, the slingshot should still work, right, Link? Hey, here we go. One thing I like about the hookshot is that you don't have to re-aim, like with the boomerang. Once you get one shot with the boomerang, you have to aim again for your second shot, but not with the hookshot. Oh man, here we go, these enemies. Stealthos! They've got like a shield, as you can see. That makes it harder to attack. So like many of the other enemies with shields, basically their opening is right after they attack you. So unless I'm mistaken, we have two of these Stealthos, and you need to defeat them sort of at the same time. I don't know what the timing is, like a minute within each other. Maybe it's not this battle, maybe it's the later Stealthos battle. Wow, what? So that's why it's good I had a captive fairy to bring me to life. Yeah, I guess it must be the later Stealthos where you have a time limit and you have to defeat them both within the same minute. Okay. Guess it's not this one then. And this is a key. Hey, and there's a fairy here. There's a fairy. Great. Cool. Good, good, good. I never use Deku nuts when fighting enemies, but some people think Deku nuts work really well. So let's see. That one door is closed by the eye thing. And this one door is closed by the block of time, so let's play it. Okay, defeated that monster. Let's see, this room. That looks like a cool room to hang out in. I think the game might not want me to attack this room yet. Let's see. I'll see if I can climb up to this room. I think the game might require you to use the bow and arrow to defeat that Skulltula over there before you can get to the top of this area. I could be wrong. Okay, snuck past it. Oh man, snuck past it, everyone. Good job for me. And now that you're an adult, I suppose, these dungeon rooms are a bit more open-ended. You know, we can solve the dungeon in basically, well, not any order you want, but, you know, the rooms I've been in, you know, I could have done them in different orders. Okay, I found a dungeon map. Let's Actually, is this the room I came out of? Yeah, this is the door I entered through. Okay, so let's go to a different room. I hear you, Skulltula. I see you. Now these things here, like that target, that's a hookshot target. That's the official name of that thing. So let's see if I can grab onto it. Like that. That gives me a switch. Woohoo! And that switch undoes the water here. Let's see, there's a treasure chest over there, which is kind of impossible to reach. And I could go back to the room I was in, or I could check out this room. I think this is the room that was blocked by that eye thingy. This is the door that you needed to have hit that eye switch to go inside. Okay, so I drained the well. So now I can go down here a little bit faster, a little sooner. Ouch, poor Link. I really need to stop doing that. Okay, so he falls down here under the well. And is this another treasure chest? What's inside here? It's another key. Nice, nice. And it leads me to this well. So I believe that means the two wells are connected. That's nice. Yeah, and that sort of room over there to the side. I think it might be. I think the game might have made it just a bit too far away for me to like hookshot to these vines. I don't know. I'll try. Ah, come on. Yep. I guess those vines are not vines. I can climb up. Okay, cool. Ouch. So I basically finished exploring these rooms here. The two rooms are connected by the well. That's nice. I mean, just take a look at the map here. So, where were those rooms connected? Yeah, basically, yeah, those ones. Okay. So getting back to my adventure, now that I have the two keys, I should be able to continue through this area I was in here earlier. The one with the three-dimensional maze thingy. Nope, this is not that room. This is the room where I fought the two the two skull monsters, Stelphos. Wow, Link cannot break that pot. Poor Link. It's hard to know which room is which. We don't really have arrows here. This is the exit. Okay, no. Okay, wrong one. Wow. Yeah. I'm trying to find the maze room. It's like a maze just trying to get to the maze room. My goodness. Okay, well this has to be it. Has to be, right? I do know we're gonna go through that door at some point in time. Just don't remember when. Okay, no matter. To the top of the maze room we go. I'm going to ignore the enemies and just go straight to the door. Later on, once we get the bow and arrow, we'll be able to hit that eyeball thing and then reach some new areas. Let's take a look at this. This corridor is all twisted. Very twisted. What a twisted corridor. Oh no, and look out for monsters that hang from the ceiling. New type of monster, everyone. Oh, whoops. I accidentally fell off the platform getting rid of this type of monster. So, jump! Ah, the monster didn't show up in a place where we could see it. Oh well, I'll show off that monster next time. So that was the twisty corridor. And in here, we're gonna have we're gonna have that Stalfos fight. The one where it is timed. Okay. So this is actually gonna be a two-part fight. First, we defeat this one. Link, you gotta turn around faster, bro. How come its sword just goes right through my shield? Like, that was a good shield. Okay, part 1 done. Part 2, defeat these two monsters. And these are the ones I think I have to defeat in a timely fashion. Okay, so because that one's almost dead, I'm going to attack the second one. I did a pretty good job there with that. I'm getting better at fighting these. Come on. Killed it. Okay, but notice its body has not disappeared. Its body will come back to life if you're not fast enough. So that is an unpleasant surprise. That is just an unpleasant surprise, which catches a lot of people off guard, and I do not blame people for being fooled by that trick. So it's sort of like a boss fight, sort of like a mini-boss fight. And for fighting the mini-boss, you get the item of the dungeon. I think that's going to be pretty standard from here on out. It's pretty standard for Zelda games. Fight the mini-boss, get the item of the dungeon. So now let me get some hearts here. So this is a tough part. I need to figure out which room is the one that I was just in, because you wanna do something in both rooms. First, let's do the room that I was just in. Is it this one? Yes, this is it. Okay. So this is the room I was just in. What you want to do is fight the Poe monster. It's going to be inside one of those three portraits. It looks like this time it's in this portrait. I'm trying to aim very well. Slowly. And that's not slowly at all. And which portrait now? This portrait. Aha, there we go. So you need to fight that mini-boss, like, I guess you could consider these mini-bosses too. Okay, I was just double-checking the map to make sure that I was in the correct room. So this is a Poe. Her name is Joelle. It's one of those Poes that has fire. Remember that, you know, the elevator was destroyed because the Poes took away the fire? Well, I need to fight all 4 Poes. This is one of them. It's actually a really simple battle if the enemy ignores you, like she's doing now. Yeah, really simple here. Just keep shooting at her, wait for her to disappear, wait for her to reappear. Just like that, whenever she reappears, shoot her. And it looks like it takes about 5 shots to destroy her completely. And that gave us a small key. Yeah, if you get too close to the portrait, the ghost disappears and goes into another portrait. So that makes this challenge slightly tricky. Let's see which one is this. Is this going to be like Beth? Because the Poes are named after the 4 women in Little Women. Meg, Beth, Jo, and Amy. I have never read Little Women. I have not seen any of the movies. They make a movie based on that book like every 10 years or so. Just a surprisingly literary reference for the names of these characters. It's like they really don't have a lot of book references in the Zelda games. I don't think they have any movie references, really. Okay, 5 hits destroys Beth. Beth meets death. Oh, good, and I got another arrow. Yeah, it's an interesting laugh from those enemies. I guess because they're ghosts? Wow, and I cannot hit that pot for the life of me. Okay, what's inside here? Well, I am pleased to announce that Link has received the compass! Now he can see locations of many hidden things inside the dungeon. Many hidden things? Okay, well, basically just the treasure chests, but it's also useful to let you know, which doorway you've entered. The red arrow is the doorway you entered, the yellow arrow is your current position. So you can use that to say, hey, this must be the way to go, it's the door I didn't come in through. Okay, so maybe this time I can show off those monsters that hang from the ceiling. I'll drop down. Give the monster some room. Give myself some room. So you see the shadow? Yep, it's just a grabbing hand monster. Very unfriendly. So this is room, obviously you can see like that room we had earlier. With the monster that dropped from the ceiling. It's sort of turned sideways. It's a sideways turning room. Okay, let's ignore those enemies there. Oh no, we need a key to open this door. Okay, well it looks like I went ahead a bit too far. Oh, that's so tragic. Well, then we can use our map to figure out what to do next. Well, there's a key all the way back there. Looks like there are keys there. Someone says that the Poes laugh was Ganondorf's evil laugh, just sped up. I don't know. That could be the same laugh. It could not be. Yeah, the door is locked. It's very sad. Okay, well then let's go backwards a bit. Maybe there are two things we can do in the previous room, the maze room. Number one, shoot an arrow. And then number two, actually I think they're both shooting arrows. But one's that little side room I mentioned a couple of times, and then the other's the arrow that's being shot directly above the door. So this is the other room I said was sort of sideways. Navi said, hey, this room is really, really twisted. Wow. Oh, wow. That is really crazy. Well, it's very twisted, so I'm just going to shoot this to untwist it. And now that the room's untwisted, I should be able to reach that treasure chest. Right over here! This has the boss key, so this is new. Now that you're an adult, you have to get boss keys. You have to find keys. Lots of money. Yes, you have to find keys in order to escape. So let's see. I don't think I can escape in this room besides for perhaps falling down in this hole. Let's see where this leads. I don't remember this room. It looks like it's a tiny room. Wow, that enemy bounces around way too much to make it easy to hit. But 2 quick hits in a row works. Let's see where this leads. Well, it leads over here. Oh. This was that area I was telling you about earlier. That side area that I was pointing out. This door. Yep, this door. Oh, hey, and there's the, not a key, but there's the eyeball. Let's see if I can hit it from this distance. Ooh, just a little bit too far. Yeah, and that gives us a treasure chest. That treasure chest has money, I believe. Okay, so we've got 2 side rooms here. 2 side rooms here. See, this one has, it's sort of like that enemy we saw earlier, except this one splits into 3 pieces, and you want to destroy all 3 of the pieces. Great place to use your, oh, jeez, it's strangling me! Great place to use your bow and arrow, because if you do not defeat those pieces in time, they come back to life. It basically grows into another giant hand. Z-targeting, Link. Z-target. It seems overkill to shoot that thing with an arrow at, like, 3 inches away. Yeah, that seems like overkill. Okay, so that gives us a small key. Yeah, you have to kill them fast or else they grow. So is this a side room? Nope, that's not a side room at all. Well, in that case, let's just go over here. Get that random treasure chest that I had, you know, I defeated with my, my bow and arrow. Someone's saying that was not overkill, that monster had to die in order for me to get the key. Yeah, I guess that's true. It still seems cruel. At least its death was quick, you know, and painless, maybe. I guess it could have been extremely painful. I don't think Link faces off against enemies that have a bow and arrow. I could be wrong, but Link definitely has suffered death himself. We saw earlier in this video I got killed. Oh man, getting this treasure chest correctly. It strangled me. Yeah, it strangled me. Oh man, and it insulted my mother. Well, in that case, then, you know, I guess Link had no choice. So just like the slingshot as a kid. Oh no! Oh, come on. Really? Well, as I was trying to say, just like the slingshot as a kid, your arrow can be upgraded. So instead of holding 30 pieces, it holds 40 or 50. It seems at this point in the game, it seems kind of silly to like go back and get an upgrade for the slingshot, because your slingshot, you're not really going to use it anymore now that you're an adult. Somebody's asking if I got sad over an undead, disembodied hand. What can I say? I don't want anybody to suffer. Okay, and I want to hit that eyeball switch again. Yeah, so Link's grappling hook totally came from this game. Yeah, I think the idea comes from this game, definitely. It's like a variation of the Hookshot. So now we have to go back here, now that I've gone through the journey. Got a backflip here. Woo! That saves me a fair bit of time. Link could use some hearts, though. He could use some hearts here. See if I can find any. So unless I'm mistaken, this is going to lead to, like, a timed challenge. Hooray. Okay, avoid those green enemies. Good, and what's this room? Oh no, not this run. Okay, so this is the one where we have to hit this eyeball thing through, I repeat, through fire. Specifically this fire. So if you mess up the once, you kind of have to try again. Oh, jeez. So it's just very difficult. This could be it. Oh, come on! It's basically... oh, no, and that's lava. The floor is lava there, too. to discourage people from cheating. It's like, is it really cheating? Man, maybe I should have gotten the fire arrows before trying this challenge. Yeah, if you have fire arrows, obviously this is easier. Ah. So perhaps I just need to move my arrow a little bit up. I tried moving my arrow a little bit up. We'll see if that works. How long does it take when you miss, though? Like 5 seconds? Not 5 seconds. Oh, come on! Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There, got it. I got the very corner. You don't actually need to complete the water temple to get the fire arrows. If you know how to get the fire arrows, you could just get them from the start. I believe that's the case. I can try it. Maybe not right now, but maybe later. And now getting out of this room. Yeah, Din's Fire. I don't actually have Din's Fire yet, do I? I skipped that. Oh well. So because I made this room all twisty, now I can do something. What can I do here in this room now that it's been twistified? Looks like I can go up these stairs, and it looks like there's another hole in the ground, right? Yeah, that totally looks like a hole in the ground. Let's see where these twisty stairs lead. Is this the exact same room, though? Yep, that's the exact same room. Okay, good. Well, because that's the exact same room, then therefore I'm thinking, hey, I don't really need to go there. This room is kind of a weird one. Yeah, we can sort of exit here. Where's that lead? Let's get the treasure chest in this room. It probably has a key or something. So notice the ceiling. Oh, wait. We can't notice the ceiling. The ceiling is falling down. So what you want to do is notice the empty spaces in the ceiling. Here's a switch. And if you land, if you stand there, you're just gonna get totally destroyed. Okay, I'll stand near this treasure chest. Please be a key. Yay! Okay, got it. And here we go. This is the tricky one, which might even be worth it to fail a couple of times. What you want to do is make a picture. I believe this is just random, the pieces. So 4 of the pieces need to go together, and then the other piece is just a completely random piece which does not belong. Let's see if I'm doing this. Oh, I need to push it over once more. Let's see if I can do this. Oh. Oh. Come on. Got it. Booyah, first try. Yeah, I got a really, really good arrangement there. If you're not lucky, it's, the pieces you need are far apart, and you have to push them past each other, whereas I got a lucky arrangement where I basically push the pieces into each other. It's normally way harder than that. Okay, and that defeats Poe number 3. I love how the game basically gives me lots of arrows. It's really concerned I need arrows right now. So now that I've defeated 3 of the Poe sisters, Poe sister number 4 is just hanging around. Just hanging around here in the center. So this is Meg, unless I'm mistaken. So what you want to do is attack this Meg. The one who spins around in a circle when they first show up. That one. Did you see her spin in a circle? That's just a dead giveaway. Which one is the real one? And it is Meg. Yes, okay, good. Double check the name. So it's the final one. Got it. Woo! So we're basically done with the dungeon except for the boss fight. Let's go down the elevator now. Because that was the goal of the dungeon, to defeat those enemies, to give us access to this area. Now this is a cool room. It's like a spinning, rotating room. What you want to do is spin it, and it will reveal hidden rooms. So should I do it clockwise or counterclockwise? I can't remember. Let's do clockwise. So when I spin it clockwise, oh, that little opening leads to nowhere. And what about the other little opening? Well, the other little opening leads here. Ooh, what's in this room? It's a gold Skulltula. Great. Have I done all the gold Skulltulas? Ooh, and another treasure chest. Nice. Someone says they think I should move these things counterclockwise. Actually, moving it clockwise seems to have worked pretty well. I'll do it clockwise again. So where does this little thing go? Nowhere. And where does this little thing go? It's locked. So it looks like I missed one gold Skulltula here in the Forest Temple. I think I know where it is. I think I know where it is, so I can get that gold Skulltula. Although I'm kind of mid-puzzle right now, so yeah, it's probably in one of those 2 adjacent rooms. You know, the ones that were connected by the well. Okay, good. So I found that switch, and I think that unlocks the door to the boss room. Should I go back? I think I'll go back and get the gold Skulltula. And just assume that the game will remember I pressed the switch. So let's see, what was it? I hit this with my bow and arrow. Yep. I didn't show that off earlier, but hey, that's how you get into that door. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That treasure chest, and it's got a gold Skulltula right next to it. Yay, a recovery heart. Okay, that's basically a useless treasure chest. The only purpose is to really get you here for the Skulltula. I think that should be the last gold Skulltula of the dungeon. It's not. Okay, I'm missing another gold Skulltula. Not remembering where it is off the top of my head. Let me check the other well room. I don't need to collect all the gold Skulltulas, but hey, might as well do it. Isn't this like one of the gold Skulltula challenges I can actually solve? First time through the dungeon. I don't like that enemy there. Yeah, that Octorok enemy. I bet this one I can't. Yeah, I can't hookshot too. I'm telling I'm missing one because if you get all of the gold Skulltulas, one appears. Is that it? That's it. That's it. Found it. How do you even reach that gold Skulltula? Sorry, I cut off mid-sentence. You tell if you're missing one because if you've got them all, one appears here on the map. On the map. So I'll try to get close and see if I can hookshot it from really, really close. Yeah, gosh, I don't quite know how you reach that particular gold Skulltula. It is super high up in the air, and I am not seeing any way. I guess if you're in that area, you would jump over to there and then go across and then kill the gold Skulltula. Yep, that's got to be how you reach that one. Well, I don't have enough time for backtracking that. Let's just go to the boss, shall we? Let's go to the boss and finish this dungeon. Leave that Skulltula there by itself, by its lonely, lonesome self forever. Okay, so it looks like the game did not save the fact that I stepped on the switch. That's kind of unfair. Well, this time we'll see what happens when I push the room counterclockwise. Oh wait, no, it says I did step on this switch. Okay, well in that case, yeah, let's just keep going with pushing things clockwise. Doesn't really matter which direction you push. I suppose it's just pick one direction and stick with it. Already did this, right? That was... yeah, I already did that little room. this leads nowhere. I can go back and get that gold skulltula if people really want me to, but it'd take like 5 minutes to backtrack, wouldn't it? Okay, so that opens that particular gate. So yeah, it's sort of a maze here with this. Let's see, that switch has already been moved. That one leads nowhere. You can kind of tell from the, from the map. Ah, there we go. I think that's the one we needed. Tell from the map, you've got those little side rooms that we're trying to align these main rooms with. So here we go, boss battle time, everyone. I do love it. It's like, see this rope? Link cannot possibly get past that rope. It's very, very, very much impossible for him to move past this rope. He is trapped forever. What can I say? Link is a very, very polite guy. Oh no! It's not actually Ganon. Haha, he fooled you. That is Phantom Ganon. If you collect all the gold skulltulas, you can get unlimited money. Unlimited money, basically. So here you want to shoot him as he comes out of the portrait, but he ran away. So you kind of have to get lucky with this portrait challenge and find the correct one. Here we go. It's just like those Poes. You know, it's just like that Meg Poe we fought. Some are real, some are fake. Let's see, where's that real one? Okay, we've got two right next to each other. Here's the real one. Oh, missed. Missed. You don't really need unlimited money. There are a couple of gold skulltulas that you can glitch with the boomerang as a child, which is really nice. So that basically gives you unlimited gold skulltulas. Uh-oh. I didn't see that one in time, so I'm dodging. I think I showed that off in, like, my main walkthrough for the game. But it's, basically use the boomerang and you throw it at the gold skulltula. And then you exit the room. Then you exit the room. That's basically what you do. I'll try some of this expired milk. You can tell because you can hear these fake Ganons coming, huh? Well, thanks for the tip. I don't need the tip, though. Now we get to play tennis. Oh, no! Oh, no. Aha! Not so good at tennis, are you, Ganon? So getting back to the gold skulltula glitch, I forget if I explained it or not. You use your boomerang. No, I think I explained it. Yeah, use your boomerang. Oh no, I'm not good enough for that. Yeah, use your boomerang to pick up the gold skulltula, and you exit the room. The game counts that as you got the gold skulltula, and it counts it as you didn't get the gold Skulltula at the same time. So your counter goes up, the Skulltula remains in the room, meaning you could do that trick again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. There are 2 trees that are basically 2 holes in the ground that are good to do that. I believe one is the tree that's by Hyrule Castle. Aha! Done. Yep, it's tennis, and if you're really, really good, you can do it with a bottle rather than a sword. Hey, kid, you did quite well. Looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you've defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I'm just gonna banish it. Yes, very good thing I had a little bit of milk. Woohoo! Oh yeah, and I understand there's a speedrun trick similar to the Gold Skulltula trick. Is basically you lose a lot of health in the boss battle, and you drop a bomb right when you're near that blue thing. That way the game counts you as having gone into the blue thing, but Link still dies, and you get a game over. And that allows you to skip this cutscene while the game still counts it as that you've done the cutscene, because you did touch the blue thing. Thank you. So Saria is a sage now. Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I'm Saria, sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed that you would come, because I know you. No. You don't have to explain it to me. It's not your fault you were stuck in time for 7 years. It's destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I have to stay here forever as the Forest Sage and help you. You can take my medallion. That's just so sad that Link and Saria just, I guess, don't live on the same plane of existence anymore. Saria awakens as a sage, and she adds her power to yours. I wish it didn't have to be that way. Saria will always be your friend. I wish it could have been that Saria lives. She goes back to her home, you know, where she lived normally as a girl. Well, I mean, 7 years ago. Who knows how old Saria is when she never gets any older. I mean, she could be like 500 years old for all we know. But yeah, I wish Saria just could still live in her house, right? Instead of living in this alternate dimension with Rauru. Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse in the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, buddy. Hey, have you seen your old friends? Hey, none of them recognize you with your grown-up body, did they? Well, that's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you've grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you're not actually a Kokiri. You're actually a Hylian. I'm happy to finally reveal this secret to you. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war. One day, to escape the fires of the war, a mother and her baby boy entered the Forbidden Forest. The Kokiri's forest. It's forbidden to Hylians. She was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense this was a child of destiny whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now, finally, the day of your destiny has come. You are a Hylian, and we're always bound to leave this forest. That's why you are a boy without a fairy, because you aren't actually a Kokiri. And now you've learned your destiny. You know what you have to do. That's right, you have to save the land of Hyrule. Now, Link, break the curses on all the temples and return peace to Hyrule! Yay! So let's see, I do want to get the heart piece that's here. And then I want to talk to Mido one last time, because I think he has something different to say now that you have, now that you've grown up. I mean, now that you've finished the Forest Temple. So where does this thing take me? Wow, it's taking me everywhere. Wow. Woo! All over. This is a very long journey. Yeah, that does sort of imply that if Link wasn't an important person here to save the destiny of the world, would he have been left to die? I don't know. And hey, did that not take me to a heart piece? I want my heart piece. That just gave me money, and I didn't even need any money. Ooh, rip off. I want a heart piece. I don't know, I think the Deku tree is a nice guy. I think he probably would have raised Link no matter what. But maybe that's just me, maybe I'm wrong. We didn't get to spend much time with that great Deku tree. Poor great Deku tree. Let's see, do I get a reward for hitting bullseyes here as an adult? I know I did it as a kid. Nope, okay. Not as an adult. I see. Saria won't ever come back now that she's a sage. I made a promise to her. I promised if Link came back, I would tell him that Saria was waiting for him. Because Saria really liked... Hey, you. If you see him somewhere, please let him know. And also, I'm sorry for being mean to him. Tell him that, too. That was always a really emotional scene. So, our friend Mido is not as mean and nasty as we thought. He's actually sorry about all the terrible, terrible things he did to Link. So that's good. That's good, and here's a gold Skulltula. So here, let me, get this gold Skulltula if I can. Poor Mido. Yeah, so is Mido just gonna be stuck there for the rest of eternity, trying to get that? Just waiting for Link, trying to get that message to Link? Because it would be very sad if that was the case. Okay, let me go here on this level. What do you want, Navi? Navi says the next place we go is here, Death Mountain. We're gonna do something in the Goron area, which is where I am right now. Come on, gold Skulltula token. You've gotta. Oh. No, oh, come on. Oh. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll just end here and forget about that gold Skulltula token. Start the next video, having all sorts of fun here in Death Mountain, because as Navi indicated, this is where we go next in order to get the second of the sages.